This is disgusting. Lawsuit alleges Taylor leveraged sex to advance her career and allegedly threatened to accuse network executive of sexual assault when he was no longer useful to her. Additionally, she's accused of dismissing sexual harassment claims made by former stylists, telling her to get over it. Ladies, that's the one that you have a big problem with. Fellas, that's the one that you have a big problem with. Allegedly, if it's true, right? Let's backtrack over that. So what Faraji is claiming is here comes Joy. She's coming in around ground level-ish. Looks good, got some talent though, and ends up sleeping with the VP. The VP is around Joy, and the hairstylist Faraji is around them, and she's getting the vibes like, oh, they fucking, right? Joy Taylor allegedly is married at the time as well, right? And when the stylist Faraji gets the vibe and sees that Joy is fucking both Acho and the VP Dixon, she even says something to her casually, woman to woman. Yo, I don't think you should be doing that. You can get in trouble. And what does Joy Taylor say to her in response? First of all, don't worry about that. It's all good. And number two, if I get to a point where I don't need this guy anymore, I have this trump card that I could pull, allegedly, which is saying that he R'd me. That's insane. That right there is where, see, if you paid attention to the way I've been detailing and breaking all this down for this whole live, there's some devil's advocate to be played because I understand the corporate America and the work office, and I also understand human nature. I do understand where some of this shit is becoming more accessible, more accepted, and we have to keep the same energy across cultures and across people that we see this with. And if you don't believe that this has happened in a dime a dozen, then you're naive and you're disconnected and you're out the loop, and it's probably right there in front of you, and you can't read the matrix. So I'm playing devil's advocate, and I'm playing a little neutral on a lot of this stuff. I even joked about Skip throwing up the 1.5. I turned it into a joke. All right. I gave some of y'all guys the comparison of like, yo, if you're a multi-millionaire, you're making this type of money yearly as a salary, and somebody said, yo, just let me hold on $1 million of that. And here goes Beyonce and Rihanna. That $1 million ain't nothing. You're gonna say, fuck it. Beyonce, let's go. Let's walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm justifying certain things on both sides to be real. But to say that, yo, man, I feel like this isn't a good thing that you're doing, Joy. And she's like, brushes her off, and then allegedly tells her, the moment I don't need this VP, or if anything stirs up behind that that's not in my preference, I'm going to the big Joker card. And I'm gonna say that he R'd me. That's the biggest part of this whole thing to me. Well, I shouldn't say the biggest part of it, but the most disgusting part of this whole thing to me. We're hearing Skip's name, we're hearing Shannon's name, we're hearing the VP, we're hearing other CEOs and owners involved. We're hearing Joy, we're hearing Acho, we're hearing all these people involved. The most disgusting piece of the whole shit to me is hearing that as she's allegedly moving up her ladder and playing on her chessboard, both talent wise and sexually, right? She's willing to pull a card out on the table against somebody else that she possibly allowed into her space prior to reverse Uno her shit when need be and say R. And that, ladies, therein lies why the Cassies of the world was getting backlash, or was not getting believed, or was getting shitted on when the allegations first came out. Therein lies the problem. This is why when you see Slim Thug put up his video and he says things like, "Now maybe I don't know about that," and people are just like, "Oh, you over there with some new guy, right? You ain't next to Diddy no more. That money done ran out. You was living a lavish life next to him, right? Music, you're a musician, Cassie. What music? You ain't even talented. Your voice is horrible. You just got the look. Did we know why Diddy signed your ass? Like, we ain't saying it, but we know." The people sitting at the signing table at the record label knew when Diddy walked up in there and said, "Hey, man, first of all, I'm Diddy, so everybody get in line. I got this new great vocalist that we're going to sign." And everybody goes, "Oh, that's nice to meet you." And in the back of their mind, they know he's fucking up. Come on, Cassie wasn't even talented. And this is the thing. It's right in front of our face, and then we ignore it. And then if somebody got to either cry truth or cry wolf, it's going to fall all over the place Because women are willing to do this, allegedly. They're willing to just come out and say an accusation like this, which is deemed a trump card. As allegedly, Joy is just navigating her corporate America ladder to the top. That's the most disgusting piece of this whole thing. Ladies in the chat, ladies that watch the stream, you can never support that. If that is true or close to true or has some truth within the context, you could never support Joy again. Fellas and ladies, that I don't be wishing for people's downfalls or lose they abilities to support their livelihood. I'm not really that type of person. Some people deserve it, but I'm not really that type of person in general. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of shit where if I cut on a TV and I see that the host that's talking about last night's game happens to be a woman that is confirmed that she was willing to just call R on a man that she gave the ass to navigate her career, I can't watch that show anymore. It's like the Seinfeld effect shit for me. Like, what's the who's the comedian, the red flat top ramp redhead guy, whatever. Fuck his name and fuck him. But when that clip of him came out on stage and he went on his nigger rant and all that, fuck that show. Like even if somebody's in my crib and they got that show on, I'm walking in. I'm like, in this house, like I can't. It's just certain things which I can never. I need the name. Thank you once again, Facts Kramer. Thank you, John Perkins. Kramer. Fuck him forever. Fuck Kramer forever. And I hope, I know the Seinfeld show is massive. It's massive, right? So my little opinion or losing a couple people by continuing to back that piece of shit probably don't hurt the network or hurt the show enough. They say people only move for money and violence, right? That's the only thing that you affect somebody's pockets. You're going to see them complaining. You're going to see them move. You're going to see them make changes once somebody's pockets are touched, right? And people like me, if I'm in that bag, so be it. Because if that got confirmed for Joy and I cut that Fox Sports show on and she's up there hosting, knowing that that's what she did, I'm turned off. I just can't even look at somebody that I know. I just like, it feels like, I'm cool. And people wonder why I get in certain bags on these lives is because I know so much. It's like ill. And I know y'all look at them like, oh no, this is a Mount Rushmore. My ass is a piece of shit human being.